ഇന്നത്തെ ദിവസത്തിനൊരു പ്രത്യേകതയുണ്ട്. ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റി ആൻഡ് ഇന്നൊവേഷൻ ഡേ എന്നാണ് ഇന്ന് അറിയപ്പെടുന്നത്. നമുക്കറിയാം ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റിയും ഇന്നൊവേഷനും കണ്ട ഒരു കാലമാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലോക്ക്ഡൗൺ കാലം, അല്ലേ?
അതെ അതെ അതെ, എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഈ ലോക്ക്ഡൌൺ വന്നത് വലിയ ഗുണമാക്കി മാറ്റിയ ആളുകളുണ്ട്. ആ ഒരു സമയത്ത് നെഗറ്റീവ് അടിച്ചിരിക്കാതെ അത് എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയ ഒരു അവസരമാണ് എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ. ഇപ്പോൾ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്, ക്രിയേറ്റീവ് ആൻഡ് ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടൊരു ഡേ ഇന്നുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് അറിയുക പോലും ചെയ്യാതെ 365 ദിവസവും ക്രിയേറ്റീവായിട്ട് ഇന്നോവേറ്റീവായിട്ട് പെരുമാറുന്ന ആളുകളുണ്ട്. അതും വളരെ പരിമിതമായ സൗകര്യങ്ങൾ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് അവർ ചെറിയ വീട്ടുപകരണങ്ങൾ മുതൽ റോബോട്ടുകളും വലിയ വാഹനങ്ങളും കാറുകൾ, ലംബോർഗിനി കാറ് വരെ നിർമ്മിച്ച ആളുകൾ. അതെ അതെ,
അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചൊക്കെ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഈ പുതിയ കാലത്ത് ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ദിവസത്തിന്റെ പ്രത്യേകത? നമ്മൾ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ തന്നെ ഒരു ടെക്നോളജി രംഗത്തെ ഏറ്റവും വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തിയായി പരിഗണിക്കുന്ന സാം പിത്രോദ നമ്മളോട് സംസാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് കേൾക്കാം വാക്കുകൾ.
മാതൃഭൂമി ന്യൂസ് ഒരു പുതിയ യാത്ര ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ ലക്ഷക്കണക്കായ മാതൃഭൂമി പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക് മുന്നിലേക്ക് ഇന്ത്യൻ സാങ്കേതിക മുന്നേറ്റ ചരിത്രത്തിലെ ഇതിഹാസ നക്ഷത്രമായ സാം പിട്രോഡ ചേരുന്നു. So it is indeed a great day for us. Actually, Madhubhumi is having a relaunch today. We can call it like that. It is actually a great day for us. So it is a great privilege and it's a great honor for us, Madhubhumi News, to have Sam Pitroda, the giant of technology, with us.
Well, it is my privilege to be a part of the launch of Mathrubhumi Television. Mathrubhumi is a major institution in Kerala and for that matter in India. Mathrubhumi has played a very important role in spreading the message of India and people from Kerala, not only in India but all over the world.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your
to be a part of this event, and I wish you all the best. I hope you create new environment in the present media where you are fair, spread truth, are responsible, and do justice to the news. Be independent and really take the message of the people to rest of the world.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your great words. April 21st is actually World Creativity and Innovation Day. Madhrubhumi is using its latest technology and methods to generate a new environment for viewing as well as broadcasting. So it's a great time for our viewers. I think this is a great opportunity for us to bring you here. My first question to you, as far as this interaction is concerned, is India has a great name in the technological field. So how do we see India to move forward in the coming years?
See, first of all, credit for telecom revolution go to lots of people, not just me. Rajiv Gandhi provided political will. Young Indian engineers from IITs and other universities who joined CDOT and CDAC provided their energy, enthusiasm, and talent. I could be an instrument in guiding with the domain expertise I had. Credit also goes to Indian entrepreneurs, Indian policymakers, Indian industries. A revolution like this requires large number of people. When I started my work in telecom in India, we had only 2 million telephones. It used to take 10 years to get telephone connection. With the kind of political will we had with Rajiv Gandhi, from Rajiv Gandhi, we decided to focus on indigenous development, Indian talent, Indian model of design, focus on rural telecom, STD PCOs, and really build human capacity.
Anyway, we are having the corona with us and the COVID pandemic. So actually, how do technology take forward these great times? Actually, we are able to work from home. We are able to communicate each other through mobile phones. Mobile has become the single instrument which connect people together. So what do you feel? How can we use this technology to face such challenges?
See, it is unfortunate that we are going through corona crisis in India right now. My sympathies are with all those who are affected by this deadly disease. Many of us have lost our loved ones, but I want to remind all of us that without telecom, this would have been a very difficult time. Because of telecom, as you said, we are all connected. Distance is dead, time is instant, and this little device empowers me to do lots of things. Nothing that I know of today cannot be improved with new communications technologies. To me, this also talks about the democracy, decentralization. When I see media institutions, judiciary captured, I worry about India. Today, media is used to propagate lies, and that has to change. So I think telecom is going to really bring about substantial changes all over the world.
We have the internet, we have the Facebook, we have the Google and all these type of technologies. The youngsters are pumping into these technologies and they are using it like anything. So my question is, sir, why there is hatred everywhere? Actually, these things are being used to spread hate instead of love. What is your take on this?
I think the basic problem with social media is that media companies get their revenues based on clicks. More clicks you get, more money they get in revenue. And controversies generate more clicks. Non-controversial issues don't generate that many clicks. Hopefully, over a period of time, this will change because people have not yet gotten used to this new media. Maybe in 5 years or so, people will realize that it should be used only for good purpose and spread truth and honesty, character, and should not be abused.
Your book is about to come. It is redesigning the world. So I feel that we are all actually, as being youngsters, we are all waiting for your book. So what is your book about and what are the topics covered in the book?
The world was last designed just about the time I was born. I was born in 1942. Then, coming out of World War II, led by US, a new design of the world was created, which gave birth to United Nations, World Bank, IMF, NATO, WTO, GDP, GNP, all of that. And there was a rule-based system that the world follows today. Then world was divided into two, Soviet Union and US. This design, led by US, focused on democracy, human rights, capitalism, consumption, and military. These 7 events in the last 7 decades had huge impact on the old design.
What is your message to the great young generation across India, across the world, and especially in Kerala?
Kerala is a great state. Kerala is God's country. Kerala has had 100% literacy, great social indicators as good as Europe. So Kerala can show direction to the country. Kerala youth has much bigger role to play than they realize. And I would like them to spread the message of democracy, freedom, equality, justice, love, truth, trust. These are fundamental values. I would like our young to really stand for human freedom. That's what our founding fathers fought for. Our founding fathers fought for democracy, freedom, where press is free to say what they want to say. Best luck to Mathrubhumi. I wish them all the best. And I'm delighted that you are relaunching your television channel. It's a perfect time to do that. And I'm proud of the fact that you are doing it now.